Hey babes, welcome back to another video. Today I am building a room because it is Thursday and every Thursday I build a room. Yeah, welcome to my channel if you are new. It doesn't get any better than this, I'm sorry. So today I am building a baby boy nursery. Of course you can use this for any gender child. It doesn't have to be for a boy, but it just puts in more search terms and more recognizable terms to call it a baby boy's room, and my image in mind was for this to be a baby boy's room, but of course you do not have to use it for a baby boy if you choose to download it. It is currently on the gallery. It has been for a while, but yes, and all the gallery stuff are in the description box below, so let's just get right into it. So my idea for this room was sort of like, I don't really know how to describe it, but pretty much my idea was like a really, really light blue, like nursery that just like a really like strong nursery. I know that babies aren't babies, yeah, for this in The Sims for a long time, but I also put some stuff for when they're a toddler, like toys and bookshelf and stuff, so it can easily be converted into a toddler's room. But I just really wanted to do a nursery, like really, really bad. And later on in the video, I like sort of went with this like naturey theme, like where it's like the blue walls are like the sky, and then there's like bears and lots of like those tree curtains, and you already saw the bookshelf I placed down and stuff. So yeah, so I'll take a break from talking about this video for a little bit. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, I mentioned, and if you have seen yesterday's video, you might also have seen that I have now added an end card type thing to the end of my videos. It's not a type thing, it is an end card, like, little bit at the end. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that while I had the chance, because Saturday's video, I would be talking about other things. So yes, let's just get right into it. So first things first, I'd like to talk about what my end card is. So for my end card, it's just a picture, and I'll talk about the picture later, but first we'll just talk about the end card in general. It's just a picture, and it will have a video that I mentioned prominently in that video, and or something very related, and then we'll have a playlist, whatever playlist is associated with that build. So it will have a like little card for the rooms playlist for this video, for example. So yeah, and I have different music for every video. Not every video, every different day of the week. So Saturday has a different song, Monday has a song, Tuesday has a song, Wednesday has a song, and Thursday has a song, which I know most YouTubers don't really do, but I'm the kind of person that needs like a different thing every day of the week, but like it's a set thing, you know? That's my kind of schedule. So it's just something, and of course, if that's something that really, really bothers you, please let me know, and I'll consider changing it up, either having two different songs that I switch between, or finding one song that I really, really liked. But I also sort of did it because I couldn't really choose, and I may still switch up the songs because a couple of them I'm not really sure about, especially with the picture. But yeah, so for now you know. And now about the picture. So the picture is of a sim that I made. So something that you haven't seen yet and aren't going to see for like another week or so, maybe two, is... So one day, the first day, about, I think I did it Sunday, this past Sunday, I made a sim, just a random, I just pressed random 3 times, then gave them random traits, and the sim I got, and then randomized their name, and the randomized name was Brenda Jeter. So that is the sim, that is the picture. So I then, as she was painting stuff, I was like bored out of my mind and like creating this whole story, and I was like, okay, what if like all of these paintings and stuff are gonna have by her on it? So like, what if she's a famous artist but also owns like a canvas company? Because some of those paintings I want it to be like, oh, my Sims painted it. But then if it says by Brenda Jeter, then maybe it's because the canvas is her company. So she's like this really, really famous artist, and I'm like, maybe I'll build her like an arts academy, and they'll be in a museum with all of her paintings and stuff. So like she's sort of this sim that like, so like her paintings are just going to be in a lot of houses I make. So yeah, that's basically who she is, and I just sort of wanted like a picture, just a random picture, and I actually took a picture of her to make a painting. I put in another sim, and I had that sim paint a portrait of her to like put in her museum or her school or whatever. And so it was that picture, and I saw it, and I was like, this would make a great end card thing when I was looking through my pictures to make an end card to see if I wanted to like take a new picture or not. So yeah, that's the story of the sim. So now on to the room. I really wanted this room to look really like cluttered and lived in, and I ended up going into like debug, and you guys are like a minute ahead of what I'm seeing, so I may already be in debug. I think I've already gone through debug at this point. Yeah, and I'm just putting a bunch of things in, and I really, really, really like the way this turned out. This is probably honestly my favorite room I've ever built, not just of like my rooms that I do on Thursdays, but out of all of them, this is definitely my favorite child's rooms. So like between child, toddler, and baby, which I don't do a lot of baby rooms, but when I do, I think this is probably my favorite one. And this is definitely a lot longer than the room builds are usually going to be. I just really, really wanted to take my time on this, and yeah. And I really, really like the way it turned out. And tell me what you think of it in the comments below, because I always love to hear what you have to say, because all the things that you tell me help shape what you see on this channel. So when you tell me, oh, I love this video, oh, I liked this build, I really liked what you did with the outside, stuff like that really helps me understand what kind of things you like in my builds and stuff like that. And yeah. So here is an update for next week. So next week's builds are going to be really, really fun, a little bit longer. You're going to start seeing an increased amount of longer builds on this channel. I like to attribute that to like me growing as I almost just said an artist, because I am on, yeah, so I don't know where I was going with that. I'm tired. Yeah, I think it's just like a sign of me growing as a builder. So yeah, and a lot more creative stuff. I've started doing more outside of the box things. My video is paused. We love that. We love that, guys. So yeah. So let me know what your favorite part of the room is, because I think, or like your favorite like section of the room, because I like to think of it as 3 different sections, which I actually showed in the screenshot. So let me know which screenshot, 1, 2, or 3, is like your favorite section, if you feel like it, because it will sort of help me. I feel like they're kind of different. One's really, really cluttered, one's more loose, and then one's sort of like not like me lining up things exactly. So I want to know which one is your favorite, because I just would like to know. So now we're on to the screenshots, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all enjoyed this build, and I will see you all on Saturday for me building the Smallville house. Goodbye.